everyone, my name is Dimas Alief Akbar Jatmiko, and today I'm going to represent my mid-exam on seminar on research. And before we start, this is my title for the seminar on research, Sigmund Freud Personality Disorder Analysis in Movie Class. And my research question is, the first one is, what is the Sigmund Freud unfolds throughout the story plot? And the second is, how is the proof that personality disorder in the movie? So next, this is previous research, my previous research number 1, and the title is Personality Disorder and Defense Mechanism of the Main Character in the Split Film. It's 2018 year, and the author is Mimi Dawati, and the research question is, how are Kevin characteristics described in this film? And the second is, how do Kevin multiple personalities appear? And she used a descriptive method. So the research is, there are many ways that can be used to analyze and appreciate this literature. A researcher should use the appropriate theory. The next is conclusion. The conclusion is, Kevin has suffered from MPD for 10 years, which is caused by his traumatic experience of childhood. And the second is, all of the new alters have their own appearance, action, behavior, and physical attribute. And the third is, all of these alters appear as form of Kevin's defense mechanism. And the last one is, Kevin ego unconsciously makes him use of many self-defense mechanisms that appear differently. Next is my previous research in second is, and the title is Personality Structure of Andrew Neiman in Whiplash 2014 film. This research made in 2016, and the author is Mega Silvana, and for the research question is, how does Whiplash depict this personality structure of Andre Neiman as the main character based on Sigmund Freud psychoanalysis approach? And she used qualitative methods. And for the research, the writer figures out that there is an indication of abusive relationship between Andrew Neiman and Terence Fletcher that's suitable with Leonard E. Walker abusive relationship theory. So the conclusion is, the first one is, Andrew is a loner, gloomy person, low self-esteem person, and weak. And the second is, Neiman has neurotic anxiety because his terrifying teacher's teaching method. And the last one is, Neiman ego produces anxiety and set defense mechanism to shield ego from the anxiety itself. Next is my last previous research is, the title is The Distinguished Historic Personality Disorder and the Mental Process of Amy Elliott Dunne in Flint's Gone Girl. This research made by 2019, and the author is Bernadetta Karisma Putri Nindita. And for the research question is, the first one is, how do the characters of Amy Elliott Dunne reveal the tendency of the disingenuous histrionic personality disorder in Flint's Gone Girl? And the second is, how does the mental process of Amy Elliott lead her to manifest the disorder in Flint's Gone Girl? And she used descriptive methods. And for the research, Amy's superego is supposed to be the resisting force for the catharsis from it, but turns out being manipulated and corrupted by the it. Amy's superego grows without rejection that leads her to be lack of conscience. And for the conclusion is, the first one is, her intelligence that is categorized as act of shaming, plotting, contriving, crafty, and calculating. And the second is, Her manipulation that is categorized as act of being underhand, false, hurt, double dealing, insecure, and deceitful. And the last one for the conclusion is her egocentrism is categorized as act of being egocentric and guiltful.